by petition.
But they say the same problem because we're British constitution. So okotena case one notify the third accused. Okotena case yes, so on setting up tribunal system to a British constitution.
What they can keep to be. If you want to say, I will hope President Mahama to meet to say.
Now, on President Mahama, no, or two choir one notify parliament in Adeno. Wasn't it a breach?
One say,
yeah,
I say, I can't want him.
Oh, I'm saying, say that 7 members now were pound one announce no. The procedure now were follow no. May per lawyer be, may cause Supreme Court on that. It is unconstitutional.
Okay, you know you different matter altogether. Where your petition was in. But with the former that's Peter Ankuma, deputy editor, Emma Daily Dispatch newspaper, and now what say one also can I say.
That's a woman to my be idea a kind of manifesto, a kind of growth of the nation.
Manifesto the end, the manifesto the name.
Time I know call a pro now or can them, not the no.
And by manifesto the actual, we yet no one Troy.
I
think said the can say na a can campaign promises.
A can vision.
Medasi.
Any mission. Any execution plan.
Medasi.
Written constitution or by and it's saying do was saying 120 days. Do was saying wounds oil. It is unwritten one oil and I know and ne. Impeachment process now starting the secretariat manager your friends of Fusukwachi on a mad date extra time bibia be yeduma now we come by independent obia otumitina ho ehwe ayehwe ha e kan sem bokoko so so aka bibi make up papa na asema sa papa no or a different breed mama nkanase the president he's a different breed. Ono de oya ade na papa no so bo si anu akasa de we me ba me se no eno no oye inkrofo na eye your friend saying lawyers emma petitioners no omusu ni omoban these are people who have interest with the person eye say for case imam me ne ma me no issue me kwa kodi am that is what is happening. Na so wo hwa nkofo na omusi omuye lawyers omugina bia wo society mu any brofo na ya trotro na se nye otan any osey a ka brofo bi ti say shining star brofo wi ka hwe lawyer na ogina ho no a wa call law school enye nimdie se na nimguase path we na abepa yenyi bibi enfinchen I say who can support them voluntarily, who can support them, we need to get them out. That is what is happening. And now share kakra. Use ni kakra. Any nkomo kakra kani commentary omo amonko of work. I say at the end omo unti ase omo call ekra they went to make a statement. Kese komo ko na ke nura no enura first sit in grand kese komo pamo ma many people.
Hey sir,
go and read the commentaries they are writing and everything. Tell them when the man the chance to nya asema.
Wow.
Yes.
Chief Justice.
Yes.
You can me a man opportunity.
No.
Like no one can natural justice once a week.
Omo e ka omo a e na wo mbere mu. What you say? Na ya ka wo a wudi asem ye ni. Wo a wudi akire. Wo a ya nominate you 2028. What is say you declare results ne pe. No one start your park will be bia.
Away bus.
Will be bia.
Coterminous.
Baby a wote. Now making sure say sika e de ma woni nyina because a party and they do call the states will come for their money. Say I know say yenye.
All right, me da say busa for the koka and na Martin in kan ma me kwa ITC
just na me say mo ma bet na ha ma koti e laws any bibia. Yes and this for mo share mo laws. Don't confuse me with facts. And no end is for more confuse more with facts. Said yeah near penny papa can be there veteran sports journalist. Yeah, what I can. Is there never confuse a year or be confuse more with facts. Can't say my facts and quotations are we in constitutional provisions are we in and this for yes o mutie any President Mahama o de wo can say committee na betina ase no nipa no issue statements o betina ase no mensa the position okay na confuse me
Phyllis
government spokesperson
no minister in charge of government communication and presidential spokesperson now one will say committee banner ya set here communication they sitting everything about committee coming from Jubilee House look me say President Kufuor set up National Reconciliation Commission 1992
there was
a reporter
1992
yes
President Kufuor
2002 oh sorry 2002 na me a reporter
okay
no more communications outfit PR outfit
yes and there was executive secretary
Kenatifa
yes
they were issue statement the sittings and everything
yes
one no President Mahama setting of Ghana 50 President Mills and Vice President Mahama almost setting Ghana 50 commission Justice Appointees chairman no they had somebody Mohamed Afum sorry was it Dove they were the PR people issue statements on sitting
Ayawasu West Wogon commission
Ayawasu West Wogon one who said Jamefe committee omo issue statement adentina wen kwa the omo issue statement
resentment dislike
Entina me so wa ma be read provisions ni na court law me see we no mo enye law na mo show if it is about law aden prima facie enye omo kwa na me see Rollins me they we make anytime I have the opportunity I'll repeat it Rollins or military ruler or obey a constitutionally elected president. One 1995 Bar Association Oman cho petition against Justice Aban, appointment Justice Aban.
Yeah.
That he lack moral integrity.
Yes.
Now President Rollins are military ruler oba be transity kura. Onu kura no he didn't find prima facie against Justice Aban. Onu kura went to Ghana Bar Association lawyers who. Na constitution we ni ho. Enye President Rollins time na constitution we buy. One no there na he did not follow due process. Na ni ho. Eba President Kufuor. Commission sending petitions against Justice Akwa. So they went through the process. And I know clerk of the Supreme Court and on a papa we are in the case here court Frank Ajechum. Ekosi saying Justice Akwa wanya ni juma. Ya President Mills. The petition call against Georgina Wood. Not President law professor in law. One no na constitution or nimu. Now no near on by no he could not have found prima facie case.
He could. And
now he didn't follow procedure. Did he okay say and no crowd by say or say on your cat hunter? Or national chairman then because they wanted like they want today. Say a baby Georgina Wood film because it was their political campaign. One may say Georgina Justice Wood back up.
Yeah.
They did a similar thing. But when they came, President not only said, this is the third arm of government. You are dealing with
the level-headed.
Head of the third arm of government say, we independence of judiciary must be protected. Oh no, sure, yeah, no, oboguye. Because when we say those were trivialities. Eba President Akufo-Addo. The same Chief Justice way, yan throw petition at Etiano. Justice Professor Kwasari. One throw petition against the same Now Nana Akufo-Addo onye lawyer. Also the same issues. We look at the Peter, you were reading the petitions, no? Some of the petitions were repetition of what Justice presented.
The
petition of what Justice but the Council of State then looked at all the issues and said, prima facie case be any yes. President Mahama Baya was setting up committee chaired by a former Speaker of Parliament. Or no, yes, second arm of government chaired by him. These frivolous I no po me pese me ka
medasi
mo ye said the lesson Sir John Kai no mo tempt ya make kwasi asem
dabi ye ne sa
now no President Mahama Nkwa say okaka na lawyers ni NDC party so mo ye so called neutrals is following due process
Now due process are two petition call for the removal of the electoral.
So almost he's rolling.
Why don't follow due process?
Article 146. Now all follow. He has not done anything wrong. Well, now what you are saying, he has not done anything wrong. And now way cases where petition near my woman na consider ye or no the Council of State. 31 members. Na mati say about kupena etutia.
120 wa abstaining.
Wa abstaining.
Yani yeso fa akufu. Yes.
Yeah, yes.
But
former Supreme Court judge no ni na omo nyina to say yen primacy.
So fa akufu na abstaining.
No, sa asem na omo kan no. In fact, on joy from bisa sami jenfi. More can say bako abstaining. But I didn't want to believe it because I don't want to believe say members of the Council of State, former, just say judges, yes, any himful, penful, yes, but the
Nana Ajiaho,
and so hobby, no munina can we mu peneso say,
I just mentioned a former Speaker of Parliament who was the second leader of the second arm of government, or on the chairman. Who mentioned? What are you mentioning? Now, who no, Justice Chief, no, or no? Was he head of any arm of government? And away, they sat there and found say prima facie case had been say, and now almost recommended say, yes, suspend it. And you said the constitution, but now minister already provisions, advice to Council of State, it's not binding on Supreme Court. It's not binding on President too. Because if they had even advised presidents or suspending, on the own, Obeka say menfa, and nothing would have been. Obeka say, more even though say suspension, they may or no epe say or suspending, yeah. It's not because Council of State be advised, because that advice is not binding on him. Nudging or the year said your man do ye or my plan is a man with chicken he'll make in a floor. That is the process they are taking. But you see, say almost so move follow due process. And yes, sir. And now the Etienne say even the said the any colleague be kind, even the venue for mutual letter number CJ where they were going to say to crown no man fanka letter no more. She has to write to them after reading the letter of invitation. Say, most member he. Why are you holding the meeting?
Hey, Omanga.
Oh, it's a colleague no boy and me so me boy. Oman chair no baby on me and after a year you know almost called castle ho baby. With all these buildings, it's old buildings. Coming man who say a danger. A honor. Yes, see a holy, meetings. But you see, say, Marty says, CJ say anka. Even though Constitution say you're holding camera, or say name my peer. There's nothing in camera about the process so far.
It was one thing.
There's nothing.
No, but I don't know.
Oh,
the Constitution. Constitution said, I was said in camera. But the point is that if someone allow, not just say. They are giving credence because when you are a leakage, near people in your official. I am man for now. I got to train in a penny yet no man so eka or more if
you have government officials. I bet you even the number of people who voted. If you have a government official who knew number of people who voted as Council of State. But
will it be legal? Constitution punitive you become one and say you can see the I don't know a live one punitive you be one because say adia
well because the use of shall no and
so somebody can go to Supreme Court say I don't know they find it in Bible until work boni na egu
say
because they have breached constitutional provisions.
The whole process is null and void.
Anyway, and it can be done. But
somebody can go to court and say the whole process is null and void.
Anka this constitutional breach, the Anka ya breach.
In a way they say I don't know whether
because Mahama President Mahama only say we breach constitution.
Yes, we breach constitution. Because when that constitution where you breach here, will it be injurious? I'm not sure.
But just for the respect of the provisions of
one year careful. People back court. I could challenge the findings. Maybe if it's the findings, no, I bet clear the CJ. It's a mass so
finance ne bɛɛ dɛn
oh ebe na nsɛm o yɛ nsɛm a wɔ sɛ
na yɛ se finance